Students of 8th class, in this video part 3, let us try to understand the education introduced in India by the company. So the credit goes to Lord Mackinlay, who is considered as the founder of British system of education in India. So they had a very selfish motive in the beginning, introducing the Western education in India. First of all, they could become educated Indian could become a safety valve for the Britishers to protect them from any uprising, and moreover, they could be a link between the uneducated Indians and the Britishers. And the first objective they had was to form a class of interpreters between the British rulers and the millions of Indians. As I told you, they could become interpreter, translator, whatever may be. So it could become easy for the Britishers to communicate to things. The second objective was to create a class of persons, Indian blood but color, but British in taste, opinion, morals, and intellects. Then the third objective was to obtain a cheap supply of clerks for holding subordinate posts. So even the more educated Indians were not given the post higher than the clerk. So that was the policy. So soon the Mackinlay worked, recommended a few reforms, steps. English should be made the medium of instruction in schools. Indian should be taught the sciences and the Western education, and so on. So Lord William Bentinck agreed for this, and he made English the medium of instruction. So Governor General William Bentinck made English the medium of instruction in India. Then a comprehensive plan of education in 1854 worked out in dispatch of Sir Charles Wood. Under his system, it declared that the aim of government's education policy was teaching of Western education. Then second point, as to the medium of instruction, it declared that for higher education, English language was the most perfect medium of education. It also emphasized the importance of the vernacular languages, that means local languages, so that the students could learn local language as well the English medium, so that they could converse and translate the things. It proposed the setting up of vernacular primary school in the villages at the lowest stage. So that was Wood's dispatch plan. And fourth, it recommended a system of grants and aid, that aid will be given by the government to certain schools, private enterprises. So that was a great step taken by the Britishers. Then a Department of Public Instruction under the charge of director in each of the 5 provinces of the company territory to review the progress of education. Timely they will review the progress of education. University on the model of the London University were proposed for Calcutta, Mumbai, and Madras. So university to be held. The dispatch emphasized the importance of vocational instruction and the need for establishing technical schools and colleges. Teachers' training institutions also were thought of in this, and the dispatch gave frank and cordial support for fostering education of women also. So this was the scheme of education. Okay, and the ideals methods advocated in Wood's dispatch dominated the field for about 5 decades. That means next 10-15 years it worked. And what was the impact of education reforms on India? English was made the medium of instruction. British institution, all funds for education were spent on imparting education in the Western sciences and literature,